Stocks saw one of the worst days in 2018 on Tuesday. So should you be rushing to safety now? Joining me now is E.B. Tucker, editor of the KC Report. E.B., always good to be reunited with you.
Thanks for having me.
Let's talk equities here. Tuesday was an ugly day. Markets closed this Wednesday, but could things turn around here or only get worse?
Look, I think things look pretty bad. I mean, the market's weak. It's cracked. Dow's down 800 yesterday. Gold was up. I mean, I think we're seeing a new season coming in.
Well, I want to talk about that because some would say gold did not react because of equities. Do you feel that there's something else at play here?
I think it's done pretty well. I mean, let's go back 3 years. Gold hit a low of 1050. Today it's 1240. It keeps making higher lows. It's not done that bad. It's about flat for the year.
So why does it get such a bad rap, or people are just so hard on gold?
So I think that's good. So you've seen things blow up. The cannabis bubble has popped and the stocks are declining. Cannabis business is okay, by the way, but the stocks are going down. The Bitcoin bubble has definitely popped. We called that last year. It's down 70% this year. So what we do is we run a test for dogma in investments, okay? And so dogma is when you just believe something just because you believe it. And people believe this way about cannabis and Bitcoin.
Right.
Meanwhile, the markets are crashing. So with gold, there's no dogma. Everyone knows something could go wrong. It already has gone wrong. People are really negative, and basically no one owns gold. The field is very thin.
So do you think it's fair then when people compare and have these conversations like, should I be in Bitcoin, should I be in cannabis, or should I be in gold? Is it fair that gold's even taking part in this conversation?
It's totally different asset. Gold is money. So gold's always been money. It always will be money. And so it's going to return to its safe haven.
The long debate that never ends, right?
Yeah.
Is gold money or not? You definitely see it as
it's money, and you trade it for other money at times that are advantageous. Now's a great time to buy gold. The chart from 2000 looks great as well if you look at that.
So what's your counter argument when someone says, well, gold's not money because I can't go into a store and buy a suit with gold?
Right. Well, you can change that into anything you want.
And that's my rebuttal.
You can buy any suit that you want, you know. So the other thing is, just remember, you don't have to win people over. You know, you're not running for elected office with gold. You know, this is just something that we choose. Now, in 2011, we had Mr. T running commercials, bring your gold in here and we'll give you money for it, and that was very popular. That entire business is gone. So what people have to realize is to make big money in this market, you have to see the cycles. Nothing changes. We've had 3 big cycles in gold since 2000, and we're about to have another one.
So do you think we could go back to 1900?
Absolutely, or higher. But we're not calling for that next year. We're calling for 1500 next year. That's a 22% increase in the price of gold. It'll be one of the best performing markets in a very, very volatile year for equities.
Last time you were on, I asked you, when are we going to get that gold rally? You said you want a gold rally, you'll get one. I know you said that the past 3 years haven't been that bad, but people really want to see this huge boost.
Yeah.
So what about a mini boost?
Okay, so we went to 1350 roughly, then
Yeah.
Vanguard closed its fund. We had a really tough summer. For us, we got very optimistic at that point. That was a good time for us to take positions because stocks sold off indiscriminately, okay? So we will see this rally. You want to be excited before the rally, not after. So once gold hits the new high, that's the time you really need to take some money off the table. So try to think differently and try to see these cycles, see where we are in these cycles. That's what the big money does. That's what we do, and that's when we're excited. When things are booming and it's front page headlines in the Wall Street Journal, we're selling.
E.B., you wear many different hats. You're involved, obviously, with KC, Doug KC, but you're also involved on the mining side with Metalla. What's new here?
So Metalla Royalty is a company we started 2 years ago. We bought 25 royalties. We pay a monthly dividend. This is direct exposure to gold and silver. When you look back at these cycles I was talking about, Wheaton Precious, which was silver Wheaton, got to a low of $3 in 2008. It shot as high as 40 during that next gold cycle. That's the kind of move that you see in royalty stocks. That's why we started Metalla in a down market. It's Canadian listed MTA and in the US listed MTAFF. And this is one of the only stocks that pays a monthly dividend, pays 2.25%. That's higher than the S&P with a lot less volatility. It's a very exciting time for royalties.
We're seeing some headlines in the royalty space right now that might not be so positive. How do you try and separate yourself from the other royalties out there?
So it depends on what you see. I'm a director of the company, so I definitely steer how we go about buying royalties. We don't overpay for them. We have a strict model. We miss on a lot of deals. I'd say we miss on 9 for every deal that we get. We're just not going to overpay because what you do is you lock in future gold and silver production at today's prices. And so if you pay tomorrow's prices, you haven't really created any value.
So you don't see it as a missed opportunity?
That's right. We're doing great. We have plenty of things, deals in the pipeline. We've closed plenty of deals, and we're very optimistic about right now as a time to buy more of these.
E.B. Tucker, I wish you continued success, best of luck, and happy 2019.
Thanks
for
so
joining
much.
us.
Right.
And thanks for watching. We'll have much more for you on our Outlook 2019 on kitco.com.